Okay, g'day mate, how are ya? Hope your day's better than my day. Doing the best I can while I can. I'm getting around, I'm going to do small like this. Gotta ask me kids to get changed on the bench and stuff like that because they're heavy. I just find hold my arm up like that, it hurts. Anyway, I thought I'd share this with you guys. Now this is my neo-tec clone ms380 or 381. I thought I'd show you what went wrong. Now I've got a brand new pull starter, so that's good. I'll show you what the fault is. Now, this is not because it's a clone, this is a fault because still, I think it is anyway, so I'll show you. So, that's the pull starter that was on it. The spring's out of it, you'll see. So, there's only one shaft, so that shaft there is anchored into that part of the cover there. So, all that weight, when you're pulling on it, it goes in one spot. Now, because I've pulled this saw and hold the saw up, there's a little bit more weight on that when you pull it over. So, this is off my nephew's saw. Part of the reason too is I think I put a bigger rope in there. That bigger rope might have caused problems, so maybe it's my fault, but that shaft there is just pressed in. So this is my solution. Now I could grab that pawl there if I want to, but that's a bit demonstrated. I want to show you what I do. I'll grab the pull starter off my clone NS880 well the clone's still, I can't remember the number of them, but these still here, similar idea, but they got two pawls, so they got two, so I'll pinch this. I'll just go buy some new ones, but I'll pinch this up here and put that onto the clone ms380. Now that will distribute the load better on the axle, but at the moment I've only got one. I don't know this thing. I only got one, so all that pressure will go on the drum on one spot as you go pull out all that, and that's, well, to me it's not good. I want even pressure distributed. Well, most of the pressure is coming on one side as you pull, but it'd be better to have two, and there's room for two. So I'll pull off and show you. I measured the drum on the flywheel. So this is off the neo-tec ms380 clone. There's 56 roughly mils between there and there. Same as the NS872 clone. So it's the same. The paws look the same. So really there's not much else I can do except pull it off. So I'm doing a small job where I can without hurting myself. These aren't heavy, so it just comes off like that. I'll keep that as spares, but you can buy these aftermarket. You can buy these clips and stuff later on as a spare part or whatever you want to do. So I'll leave that part there. Pull off the steel one. It is a bit more pain in the butt because it's a bit more metal in there. Carefully pull it off. That shouldn't thing across the yard. It sucks to lose my strength, guys. You think you're strong, you wait till you lose your strength. It's a bloody pain in the ass. Be careful you don't. See, it comes off that way, but it's hooked onto everything, so be careful. I'll pull that paw out first. I did this before on my nephew's saw. I pulled the paws out of a ms064. They fitted. It works just fine. I'd be a bit more brutal, I think. I'll go that way. That way, right. There you go. Coming off. I don't want to damage it though. I'll pull off that side first, I think. Got that one side off. There's the other side, so that's done. So that's the way it comes off, so I'll put it back the same way. It goes in like that. Go in the hole. Oh, so there is a difference. Alright, there's a difference on the actual angle, that part there, okay. Now this, eh? What's going on? Right, that one's tight. That one's loose, okay. There's a difference. Not sure what goes there is. Maybe you have to drill it out. That's tight. Alright, so where's the other one? Okay, the other saw I had didn't do that. We'll have a look at that one. There, which one? That is different. Okay, I have to muck around with that, but that fits there perfectly. That one there doesn't, so that's a bit of a pain in the butt. So I'll go in there, probably just sand it out just a bit. But I'll put that on there and I'll fix that problem. So I'll pause you there. I'll work on it. Hang on. Okay, looking at this. Let's show you, this is the old one. If I'm really standing, I'll show you guys this. This is the old girl, one that broke. These are the paws out of the NS872. That fits that one perfectly. That one fits that one perfectly. So it's the actual new starter. So not sure why it's like that. It probably wasn't intended, but I have to make it to work because I want it to work. So that's not fair. It's cheating. That should just fit there like that. I'm going to have to modify that. I have to sand. Anyway, I can make that work. Or drill, maybe drill. Take a bit off that. So I'll muck around with that. Because once these two open together, you got more sharing load and it should last a lot better. Because I love this little saw, it's a great little thing. Right, I'll modify that and I'll get back to you. Okay, I've decided to pull out the center of the pull starter and I'll put my one back in there because that one fits. I don't have to modify that. I'll use the rope, a brand new rope and stuff on the new one. Now I'll undown the rope so there's no pressure on the pull starter. Now be careful when you do this, the spring will pop out. But no pressure, it should just come out nice and gently. So I'll go on the table, stand above it so I can see what's going on. So take my time because I don't like springs, they're a pain in the butt. Right, the string's in there. So I'm not having a problem there at all. I'll pull that rope out because I want that. Try and get that out. Might turn a torch on, that's what I'm doing. I have one. I'll pull that up. Interesting to look how I do it and why I do it. Let me try it. Oh, one more layer. Right, so that should come out like that. Actually see, there's a bit of a difference in the machining. That one there was never intended to have two, but I'm going to make it have two because that's what I want, two. So, I'll pull the old rope out. I put the only reason I have the bigger rope because that's all I had at the time and it was busted, so I'll find out where it is now. There somewhere. It's all cooked on there when it broke, but it'll come out. I think it's the pliers. You don't want to bust. You don't want to cut the aluminium or cut the rope again. Now I'll get some long those pliers. I'll get back to you. Yeah. Or you need another tool. So a little bit of fiddling around. I was attacking it from the long way, so that's the old rope. So it's a bit melted. There's no damage to the pulsar though, the pulley part of it. So I'll cut that off there. Side cutters. So I'll cut that so I get hold of it. Pull it out. So I wouldn't get that out. So the rope's too fat. I should never use that rope. You see the difference? Some saws you can, some you can't. Only slightly different, but it's more solid. You can't compress it, where this one you can compress just a bit. So I'll get rid of that part there. It comes down. And I'll put that back in there, because at the moment it's easy to put the rope in now than afterwards. I get that paw. I'll find out where the hole is. There's the hole. So hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe you don't want to, but there's a hole just there, so you can feed that through. If you can't get the end of it and burn it with a cigarette lighter and make a point, you might have to do yet. Hopefully not. There you go. Let's just come through like that. Grab you along those pliers, or little stubby ones. Ply through like that. There's not much room in these ones here, so normally I go through these 2 loops, so 1 and 2. I don't know if I'll have enough room, but 2 loops, once it gets tight, we'll compress a bit. So 2 loops and it will go tight and won't come undone. These knees you can, but sometimes you can't do it because there's no room for it. Like that. And pull it tight, make sure it doesn't undo like fishing. That there shouldn't come undone now, but I'll put that there. You've got a little movement or little gap just here. You got spring, and the spring, be careful, I don't lose the drop thing. The spring's got a little tail just here. Okay, so that spring there has to go in the hole on your pulsar. So line it up and then it should drop down to that. Carefully. So make sure where it is, so it's there. Now it's lined up like that. This is the old one, so I get the new dogs, new paws should say. They come off the clone NS872, both the same. Making sure they are. One goes there, fits perfectly. Other one goes there. Make sure the knot doesn't get in the road of the actual part. They open up like that. They should close now. There's the tricky part. Bit of a head scratch, this one. Always put it on back to front, I don't know why. Just gotta make sure. I think it's that way, I think. So I'll open that up. It's not easy. I get this on. They got that there like that. So it's on like that. Oh, I forgot the blade washer. There's a washer that goes underneath that. Haha to me. Stupid ears. Alright, let's take a couple off this, pop it like that. Put the washer back on. That holds everything together. Come on. But make sure the washer's flat because of the groove that everything sits into. I'm bringing finger now. And I'll do it again the other way. So the back part. Have you guys going to go around the rest of the world? I'm part about this chainsaw video stuff of the fact that I can be talking to someone around the world, Sweden, just interesting what's going on in the world. Right, get it back over that one. Come on. Pain in the butt. I bet you these guys in China do it so quick. pull off again and do it again. Maybe not. Yeah, I say so. Gotta get on the first time, the right time. Right, back off. And this hopefully I'm putting it on the right way, so close them back up. Go on. Back on like that. Come on. Here you go. Almost there we go. So hopefully that's right. Now I need to spin the thing up and get some tension on the pulley. To where's the end of that pulley? Yeah, I've got to put a pull star on the end of that. Just make sure it works. Right, so I'll put the handle on there. I'll come back with once the handle's on there. Better show you this. So what you do is that most tools are the same. Feed your pull star rope for your hole like that. Sometimes you go through the other way. Just depends on the saw. I've got pretty good access to this, but this rope's already been knotted up, so it doesn't really want to go straight. So do that through like that. Like creating a knot like that. Go for your handle. There's sometimes where you have to hit a cigarette lighter and burn it. And just rub it around like that so you get the right angle on that. So it's a point. Feed it through. And the same, do a double knot. Not too hard on the handles. Just go in and out twice. Because it hangs out the handle, don't matter. Just tickle your hand when you start. That goes like that. And that will get a bit tighter as you pull it. Now we've got the spring on there, so that should be fine. I'll pull the rope back up like that, try to get hold of it and spin it clockwise, and then the spring will load up and become we retract the cord. So about that, I imagine. Hang on to the pull star spring there like that with your finger. There you go, back in, see how it's tight. So I need to go probably one more pull. So gotta make sure these pulls work. Which I think they will, or right, they're back to front, I think. Right, so I'm gonna move that spring and flip it. Alright. Spring, I love springs. Right, it goes like that. Just flip it over like that. That makes more sense. Right, well, easy, look at that. And now, yep, so that'll work when you pull. Yep, so it goes like that. And when you finish off the pull, go like that. The flywheel will push it back in like that. And yeah, well, it needs a bit of lube in there, so I might put a bit of grease. Not much. But that's the way it works. Don't lubricate that part there up. I'll do some WD-40 in there. Where's me possum piss? Right, just a little bit. That's it, like that. So over time that'll work. They're coming out now. They'll go clunk clunk like that. As soon as you start the saw up, they'll put the saw pushing back in. And they're tight, but give some time. She'll come back in. Might leave the part down there. Well, this plastic does lubricate itself, but this stuff is different saw, so Yeah, I'll lubricate that bit there. Oh, cheers, stuff. A little bit there. A little bit there. Now, the original drum had a grease there, so I didn't have to grease that, but you meant to have grease on that. But you can see how the axle on the old one came out of the housing, so it's only pushed in there. I tried again, I pushed it back in, Loctite, but just wasn't working quite right. But this saw's got quite a bit of compression, so I don't want to fall apart again. So I'm happy with that. It's working all right now. They'll free up over time, but see how the handle comes down like that? It needs to be tied up one more. So I'll pull it out just a bit, grab the rope, like that. You bugger. Pull the rope up like that. Wind it one more time. That puts more pressure on the spring. Once you get to there, pull the handle again. So it's tight. So that's all right now. So I'll connect it up to the actual saw and have a bit of feel so she feels. Now I don't want to lose the other parts off the grill here, so I'll put all the parts of the ms380 climb the neo-tec. I'll put that away. I'm waiting for a rubber kit because the intake manifold gasket, when I pulled it all apart after that overnight, it collapsed and I couldn't get the bloody the metal ring that goes in the intake back on the saw. So this part, the saw's in parts at the moment, but I'll pause it and put the rest together on the neo-tec. Okay, so I'll put the pull starter back on. I got the original screws and the holes still, so but I like this saw. It's not heavy. It's comparable to the clone 372. So 372's got a bit more power. This one's more lighter, so it's over time. If you do a big day with this, it's easier on your back. I'm not sure if that's true or about being lighter, but it does feel lighter. So I don't just like this saw. I'm not a still guy. I'm a guy who likes saws. I just love chainsaws, but it just feels good. So then you got 3 screws. I do believe that it could have been a 4th screw there. That's for ms380, I think. It goes in like that. Let's screw in. So I'm just starting the screws. Never do them up fully because you want to start them all before you get them in. Go to the spacer. Make sure you space it on the handle once started. So it'd be nice to have a 4th one, but there's no point in the handle there. But I reckon an ms440, a G440, the blue one would probably fit this if you modify it a bit, and it has the same setup. What I've done now, it's got 2 instead of 1. Come on, see? Put it in the hole. Now, why won't it go in the hole? Try and line up the hole. There we go, she's going in there. Now make sure the paws are engaging. They'll loosen up over time. We give it a good couple of yanks and they'll go, it needs to be tight, loose, whatever. But I was surprised the new one wouldn't fit, so instead of modifying, I took the old one back on. All the same, really, the same studs and all that. Now I've got my saw going and I'm happy with that. Well, this saw has been modified quite a bit and it could go further, but you know, it's a work saw. I'm happy with that. When we do firewood, I miss doing that. Just, you know, I can spend hours on this thing, it doesn't kill my back. Since I had my stroke, I don't really have a back problem. Before that, I had a back problem, so you have to do the lump or what? I'm not sure. Just trying to do stuff in the shed now. There you go, back together. That gauge is beautiful now, so with two pores engaging at the same time, the fulcrum on that axle should be a lot less pressure on what's going on. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, as usual, guys, thanks for watching. Listen to my mumble. Alright, I'll catch you later. Thank you. Over and out.